Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the accessibility options of the Amazon Fire Stick. So the Amazon Fire Stick media streaming system has some really impressive accessibility options. And actually, in my opinion, I think has the best when you also take into consideration the price of the system. It's one of the cheapest out there, and it offers some great accessibility for the blind and visually impaired. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So we have very similar accessibility available on the Amazon Fire Stick as we did on the Amazon Fire tablets. I should also mention that this is true for things like the Amazon Fire Cube and Amazon Fire TVs. So the first one we're going to look at is the screen reader, and for Amazon that's called the Voice View screen reader. And side note, it's one of my favorite screen readers. I think it has one of the nicest voices available. In order to launch that, there is a button combination you have to press on the remote here. You're going to press the back button and the menu button. Hold these down at the same time.
Voice View ready. Try Alexa. Find Pixar movies. Home 2 of 12.
When you start Voice View for the first time, it goes through a tutorial. You can always access that tutorial once again through the accessibility settings. We have a light green highlight box over the item that is currently selected. You can then navigate around the screen by using the four-way directional pad on the remote.
Try Alexa. Play live. 4 of 12. Guide and on now. Guide. Sponsored.
If you want to click into something, you press the center button on the directional pad here to choose that item. Open settings.
Settings. 12 of 1. Equipment. My accessibility. Both. Closed caption. 1 of 7.
We'll jump in the accessibility settings here.
Up and down to Alexa caption. 2 of 7. Voice View. 3 of 7.
Here are all the Voice View settings. You can change the reading speed, the volume. It tells you how to turn it on and off, things like that. This is also where the Voice View tutorial is located.
Text banner. 4 of screen magnifier. Off.
Screen magnifier. We'll take a look at that here in a second.
High contrast text. Experimental on.
I have high contrast text turned on.
Changes text.
That simply adds a high contrast border around your text.
Audio description. 7 of 7.
You can turn on your audio descriptions. To turn off Voice View, it's the same button combination. You hold down the back button and the menu button for about 3 seconds.
Voice View exiting.
And it turns off Voice View. Now we'll take a look at the screen magnifier. To turn that on, you're going to hold down the back button and the fast forward button for about 3 seconds. That turns on the magnifier. It also opens up this list that has all the different magnifier button controls, button commands. So now we're magnified in just a little bit. Over in the top right section of the screen, you see a little visual indicator of your level of magnification. It only stays up there for a second or two. There it is. If I want to zoom in a little bit more, increase magnification. This time I'm going to hold down the menu button and I'm going to use fast forward to increase magnification and rewind button to decrease magnification. So now I'm increasing and you see the visual representation of that over there. And decreasing is the reverse button. Let's go in a little bit. To move around the screen, move your magnified screen around. Once again, holding the menu button, and you're going to use the four-way directional buttons to navigate around the screen. So if I hold that down and press to the right, my little magnified window goes to the right. If I go to the left, and you see it represented up there. If I press down, now we're going towards the bottom, to the right again, up to the top. So that's how you can navigate around the screen. Whenever you press the navigation buttons here on the remote just by themselves, your magnified window follows your item here on the screen. So if I go all the way back up to the top, it's going to go all the way up to the top. To turn off the magnifier, once again, you're going to hold down the back button and long press the fast forward, once again for about 3 seconds. And we've turned it off there. Another very helpful feature of the Amazon Fire Stick is the integration with you-know-who. Her name starts with an A, Alexa. We're just going to call her the A lady from here on out. You can actually pair your Amazon Echo up to your Fire Stick and control a lot of the functions of the Fire Stick through your Amazon Echo with voice commands. But you also have a microphone button on your remote which allows you to give the voice commands through the remote. So it could be simple things like opening up the settings. I'm just going to press and hold the microphone button, speak the command, and then release. Open settings. And here's our settings down here, and I can navigate to those. Open Netflix.
Here's Netflix.
If I know a specific show or movie on an app that I want to watch, I can request that specifically. For example, search for The Flash on Netflix.
Getting The Flash from Netflix.
And here is The Flash. You could also give other voice commands while watching shows, like play, pause, stop, go home, things like that. So all in all, the Amazon Fire Stick line of products are pretty accessible for the blind and visually impaired. If you'd like to pick up one of these for yourself, I'll have a link in the description down below. If you'd like to learn the accessibility options of the Apple TV, check out that video popping out of the screen right up there. But that is it for this one, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Sam with The Blind Life. I'll see you next time.